Hello and welcome everybody to another StarCraft 2 cast by Glitch. This is going to be Game 3 of CatZ vs Beastyqt here on Tal'Darim Altar. This is going to be Game 3 of a best of 3 from the EG Masters Cup. Beastyqt playing for Team Empire versus Team Complexity's CatZ. Yeah, absolutely excited for this game. This has been an absolutely awesome set of games so far. Beastyqt twice now has gone for an early 2 racks, which failed him in Game 1, but was able to take a quick win off of CatZ in Game 2. So here in Game 3 on Tal'Darim Altar, I'll be very curious to see what he's going to do, whether he's going to be going for that same style of play. It's definitely a little less viable on this map just because of the long rush distances on this map. He really needs to be able to scout quickly. And if he's going to 2 racks, he really needs to get, it's almost preferable on this map to just proxy 2 racks, just because the rush distances can be very long, and especially for a fast expander like CatZ has been doing this entire series, it's going to be much easier for CatZ to be able to hold off that pressure. Just because he'll most likely have more Zerglings up by the time Beastyqt finds him and gets the bunkers up and all that good stuff. So much more likely to see a macro style map, macro style game from these 2 players in this final game of the series. Now, we should talk quickly about the teams. I haven't actually got to talk much about the teams thus far, so let's talk a little bit about Complexity, and which is the team of CatZ. CatZ used to be the team owner of Root, but since Root disbanded now, a lot of the Root members have joined Complexity, with I think the only exception being Destiny, who is now teamless. Complexity is an actual esports team. It's not just a StarCraft team, but it's an esports team. They're a North America team. They've been around for quite a few years. They have teams in Halo Reach, Heroes of Newerth, League of Legends, Street Fighter 4. They have a bunch of different teams for a bunch of different games, so they are quite prolific in the esports world. Team Empire is actually a Russian team that have been around for a little while. They've been around, I'm not even sure when exactly they were formed, but they do have teams also in quite a few different games. They've got a Battlefield team, they've got a Call of Duty team, they've got a Heroes of Newerth team. I think they still have a Counter-Strike team as well as a Team Fortress team and a couple other different teams. Pretty sure anyway. Correct me if I am wrong on that, but Team Empire definitely fields some very good players. Some of the teams on Team Empire, of course, being Happy, very well known, and of course coS. coS is a very good Terran player that does really well almost all the time. Absolutely fantastic Terran player there. Now, as we can see, CatZ has gone for that fast expansion. He immediately scouted his opponent, and it looks like we are seeing just 1 racks pressure here right now from Beastyqt. Looks like he's going to be sending a 1 Marine out just to scout, not really committing to that heavy 2 racks early pressure. As we do see that gas geysers went up, so he's not going for that early pressure there, and it looks like 1 Marine is now going to come in and see exactly what CatZ is doing, seeing that fast expansion went down. In the meantime, a spawning pool has gone down. CatZ is mining on 1 gas geyser, and it looks like, yeah, just now we got a roach warren coming up here, so it looks like CatZ is going to be going for some roaches here. This could be a little bit screwy. It's definitely not very standard for CatZ to go roaches this early in the game, but let's see, did he scout the gas geysers? No, he actually didn't scout any gas going down yet. Saw that 1 racks going down though, and I guess he's assuming that Hellions are on the way, just because, well, Hellions are just really darn good right now. This is pre-patch, this is before patch 1.4, so Hellions don't have that bonus damage nerf yet, so CatZ actually going to be in an okay position right now because he's pretty much just blindly going roaches, but as we can see, Hellions are going to be coming out for Beastyqt, and CatZ is going to be very well prepared for this early pressure here, this early Hellion pressure from Beastyqt. In the meantime, Command Center going down for Beastyqt, as well as a bunker to try to defend this base. I'm not sure about this positioning here for this bunker right now. For Beastyqt, there is this ramp here that can make this expansion much easier to defend, or using this choke right here. Very common for players to wall off this choke with barracks and bunkers here, but it looks like Beastyqt actually building that bunker just a little far back. A couple of Lings right now moving into the base to try to get some good scouting information here. Not seeing too much, seeing that bunker go down, seeing that expansion go down, so CatZ is going to know the expansion is coming, but also, he also saw these Hellions, so now some roaches are now moving across the map here for CatZ. Looks like CatZ is actually not trying to expand, but this is actually going to be a big push here from CatZ. CatZ not building any more drones. Looks like he's going to be going all in with a lot of roaches right now, as he's just producing a lot of roaches. No more no more drones going down right now for CatZ, so CatZ gonna go for a big roach push here, see if he can't break the front of Beastyqt and try to punish this fast command center that has gone down. More roaches now moving across the map. If we check out the unit counting station right now, we can see that 8 roaches currently on the field. 2 more are on the way. These Hellions are constantly trying to poke in, but it looks like coLCatZ is trying to place a couple of these roaches in good positions to be able to defend. Now, I don't know about this push here from coLCatZ. This could be quite dangerous, actually, because roaches are very, very slow, and to move across the map, it's just giving a lot of time right now to QT to get prepared for this big roach push. Hellions finally getting into the main expansion, roasting a few drones going down here right now. 3 drones, 4 drones going down right now. 1 Hellion still alive. Will it be able to get another drone? And yeah, looks like it does manage to pick up 1 final drone there before going down. So 5 workers killed right now for Beastyqt. Definitely worth it for those 2 Hellions, which were only worth 200 minerals rather. And losing 5 workers there for coLCatZ means that he lost 250 minerals worth of units, not to mention lost mining time. So good trade there for Beastyqt. Now here comes the big rush, the roach push here from coLCatZ. coLCatZ now moving in. There's a bunker in place. That bunker does have a marauder in it. There are some more marauders here, which are definitely the danger that coLCatZ needs to be aware of. A lot of SCVs currently being pulled offline to defend against these bunkers. The forces of coLCatZ moving past that bunker, however, trying to get into this expansion, and it looks like they are going to be able to get in, do a little bit of damage here, pulling back right now. Gonna start to get a few worker kills. More roaches streaming in right now for coLCatZ. Looks like he's trying to end this game here as a lot of more roaches are coming in right now. He's now in the back of Beastyqt's mineral line. Gonna try to sit back here, prevent mining on this base for as long as possible. In the meantime, he's getting up a lot of drones at his natural expansion. This is exactly what he needs to be doing. He needs to be applying pressure while he drones up to prevent his opponent from dealing any further damage to him. We can see more roaches still coming across the map right now, and it looks like they are gonna finally get cleaned up there by Beastyqt. Let's check out that harvester count right now. We can see that there we go. coLCatZ was able to prevent a lot of mining on this natural for a while, and in the meantime got his drone count up to match his opponent, and he's currently producing more drones right now. 5 more drones currently on the worker production tab. So we can see that coLCatZ now going to be settling into a little bit more macro style of a game. Will he be making more roaches, or will he be transitioning into higher tech units here? Definitely not very standard to keep roaches very long in this matchup, as marauders tend to do very, very, very well, as they do have that bonus damage versus armored units, and roaches are definitely armored units, very, very beefy units, but they go down so quick to marauders. We see coLCatZ continuing to drone up very heavily, 36 workers to 33 right now from Beastyqt, doing a pretty good not in a bad position right now for coLCatZ, but he definitely needs to start thinking about taking a 3rd expansion. The rocks are down, and there are actually no rocks on this map. That's actually quite interesting. I actually didn't realize that there was a version of this map with no destructible rocks at that 3rd. So interesting little factoid there for me to learn today, as that this version of the map has no destructible rocks. This is actually the GSL version of the map, and so I guess no destructible rocks in the GSL version. Learn something new every day. Forces of coLCatZ now moving out. Got a bunch of lings moving around the map right now, just as Beastyqt is looking to get a little bit offensive here, as he did finally, he took down an Overlord here, which is going to supply block coLCatZ for a little while. We do have a medevac here loading up all these units right now for Beastyqt, all going to be dropped here in the back of the mineral line at the natural of coLCatZ. coLCatZ now has all his lings now zooming into the base. This is not a complete wall off here, and these Zerglings actually not dealing nearly enough damage there. Actually losing a lot of Zerglings carelessly there. In the meantime, the forces of Beastyqt coming in, dealing a lot of damage to this hatchery right now of coLCatZ. Will he lose this natural expansion? The natural expansion being focused down very, very fast. The forces of coLCatZ now coming back. There are a few banelings here on the way. They do not have that baneling speed yet. All the lings currently coming in, as well as the roaches, to try to clean up this force, and it looks like he's going to be able to pick up that expansion and go down. Will the hatchery go down? 10 hit points on the hatchery, 5 go, and the hatchery goes down. Oh no, such a terrible position right now for coLCatZ to be in. He is now behind a base, not the best position for coLCatZ. coLCatZ needs to be getting up that hatchery as fast as possible, and really needs to do something crazy here if he wants to win this match, because his opponent's economy is definitely going to start to win out. Definitely transitioning now into standard play. Lots of Marines on the production tab. Siege tech on the way right now. So it looks like Beastyqt going to be transitioning into Marine siege tank style play. 1 Viking now on the map, going to start picking off these Overlords. coLCatZ just not looking like he is in a very good position right now. What is coLCatZ going to do to respond to this? He is building more drones, is rebuilding that hatchery, so he's not going to try to go all in at this point in the game, but he definitely needs to push back and deal a little bit of damage here if he wants to keep up with his opponent, do something a little bit crazy here, and that's exactly what we're seeing coLCatZ do. Pushing out with a lot of Marines right now. Oh, scan going down right now for Beastyqt. Is he seeing all these banelings? Yes, he actually is seeing all these banelings morphing in right now. He's going to need to start getting prepared, and that's exactly what we're seeing right now. Lots of barracks going down. These are not barracks to produce more units. These are barracks to force coLCatZ to use his banelings on these buildings rather than on his units, and be able to try to defend a big all-in here from coLCatZ. That's definitely a big worry right now. He needs to be worried that there's going to be a big all-in from coLCatZ. No siege tanks currently out. Well, there's one siege tank out, but no siege mode. It is up now, just now getting up. Will he be able to siege up that tank? Looks like coLCatZ having a little bit of indecision as to whether he actually wants to push in here, and we see an orbital command going down at the front of the base right now for Beastyqt. Not entirely sure why, but that is what is going down in the meantime. Natural expansion almost about to be up here for coLCatZ. coLCatZ way behind in the food count, not the position you want to be in as a Zerg player. 74 food to 108 food of Beastyqt, and now coLCatZ just pulling back. This must be a terrible position to be in for coLCatZ right now. Right now, coLCatZ has just got to feel like, ugh, I'm so far behind right now. He knows he needs to make something happen, but he knows that breaking this front wall here from Beastyqt is just going to be too difficult for the number of forces he has right now, and that would pretty much be an insta loss if he were to lose all these units right now. And now we do have a big push coming out here for Beastyqt, sitting at 125 food. Lots of Marines and Marauders out here. Got a couple of medevacs in the mix as well. Going to be able to pick up and drop behind that mineral line. Will he be able to take out this natural expansion again? Lots of banelings currently on the map for coLCatZ. They do have that baneling speed. Needs to engage on creep right now. We can see that the forces of coLCatZ going in right now, trying to get us around with those Zerglings, trying to prevent the motion of those forces from Beastyqt. Getting a good Marine spread there, but not quite good enough there, as a lot of the Marines are going down, and the Roaches were currently on a move command. They weren't actually attacking that entire time. That is such a bad position there for coLCatZ to be in, and coLCatZ, I just don't know how he's going to be able to come back from this one. He's definitely not in a good position right now. Like I said, needs to do something quite drastic if he wants to be able to come back from this, and the push from Beastyqt just coming up again. coLCatZ frantically trying to get up as many lings and banelings as he can. He's going to know that Beastyqt right now is outproducing him like crazy, and as we can see, lots of forces now coming across the map for Beastyqt. If he is able to break the front right now of coLCatZ, coLCatZ is going to be definitely not in a good position right now to break Beastyqt and take game 3 here. Things just not looking good right now. He needs to wait until Beastyqt is on creep and try to get as many good baneling hits as he can. No siege tanks up here quite yet. Lots of banelings now moving in, trying to get to those Marines. Nice spread there. Beautiful Marine spread actually there by QT, as he manages to spread out all his Marines, and banelings just kind of wasted on small groups of Marines, and now the forces of Beastyqt moving in quickly to try to demolish the forces. Marauders being kept at the front to absorb the damage from those banelings, and that's exactly what we saw. Marines being split up even more there by Beastyqt. Absolutely excellent micro here from Beastyqt, and now the siege tanks as well as more Marines are streaming across the map. Definitely Beastyqt in a good position right now, and coLCatZ is not going to be able to deal with this right now. Infestation Pit coming down with pathogen glands, and the Manor Mules coming down for Beastyqt, and coLCatZ going to have to GG. No, he's not even going to GG out of this game. Just going to LOL from those Manor Mules, and he is now going to be leaving the game, meaning that Beastyqt has taken this round here for Team Empire. Excellent play there from Beastyqt. Absolutely amazing micro there. And that's it. That was a good best of 3. I really enjoyed that cast. If you guys enjoyed that cast, please do all the good commenting and all the good subscribing. No more live casts. Gonna continue to cast these YouTube games this week with this beautiful new sounding microphone, as well as my YouTube videos that now last over 15 minutes. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Spread the word about these casts if you guys liked what you hear. I would love to get some more subscribers, and yeah, I just love to hear from you guys. So if you guys want to comment and let me know what I can do to make these casts even better, other than turning my mic right side up, then let me know in the comments down below. So thank you guys so much for watching. Oh yeah, one last thing. I do have social networking stuff that I'm just starting to get up, so check me out at twitter.com/getglitched, or you can also check me out at facebook.com/GLiTCHStarCraft. Check me out there. Do all the liking and all the following on those sites as well. And thank you guys so much for watching. Another big heart goes out to you guys. Thank you guys so much, and I'm gonna stop blabbing now, and so that's it for me, guys. GG! Glitch out.